So yeah, that was amazing. And I think I recently saw, is it Aikido or what was the other one?
Oh,
Tai
Taekwondo.
Chi? Yeah, Tai Chi. There we
Yes.
go.
Yes. So when basically I work full time on books, but also I love zines. And like literally whenever I have time, I'm like, can I make a little zine? And I have always like a list of topics in my head of like these are some things I'd like love to write about at some point, things that I care about, passionate about, or have a strong opinion, sometimes a negative opinion. But usually I want to make zines out of love. And I have been doing Taekwondo for the past 8 years. I actually started in like late 2017. I was able to keep it up during the pandemic because my class went onto Zoom. And I think as a full-time freelance writer illustrator who sits right here at this desk for like 8 to 10 hours a day on my butt, developing a movement practice was like really important for me. And I've really loved it and enjoyed it. And it's become a big piece of like the rhythms of my week. And I would say as much as like Taekwondo is definitely benefiting my physical health and my stamina and all of that, it's actually like really, really good for my mental health. I mean, the doctors say you should take a little mental health walk, and it turns out they're right. Um, but I go to class and I think I get out of it what some people get out of like yoga. Like I just come home and I feel mentally much clearer and like less cluttered and less stressed and less distracted. And I think that's really kind of one of the main things that's kept me going at it. And this April, I actually took my test for my Taekwondo black belt, which was very
Nice.
exciting, like a huge
Yeah.
milestone I never thought I would reach. And I'd really written about it very little. I'd made a couple like tiny comics about it when I during an hourly comics day when I happened to fell on one of the days I had class. Um, but I was like, you know what? In 8 years, I've written very little about this sport that's become a pretty big part of my life. So I want to sit down and sort of recognize my reaching this sort of journey to the black belt test with making a zine about it.
Yeah,
So I
it
did.
was really badass. And I'm so happy you share those things too, because, Patreon is a little, we're gonna just put up highlights, but I feel like those are like a little intimate moments so we can get to know you a little bit better.
Yeah.
So